Basically, right? I was scrolling. I see this. I became a man for 24 hours. Bro, what the? Okay. What is this, man? I'm just gonna play the video, okay?
Today, I'm turning myself into a man. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna go out in public and see what it's like to be a dude for 24 hours. And while some moments were extremely fun, others were some of the most uncomfortable situations I've ever been in. Now, in order to pull this off, I have to glue down my eyebrows and make them bigger, bushier, and honestly, a little bit messy. And because men's eye sockets are more square and angular than women's are, I have to go in and try.
Chat. Look at my eye sockets. Are they what do you call it? Are they good? Is my eye socket, are they square? Probably not. Yeah. Probably right. They're not square. Yeah. They're not square. Get in the video.
And darken them up in order to recreate that natural shadow over the eyelids. And I know this still looks pretty feminine right now, but once I add on a mustache and beard, this is all gonna start coming together. But as much as the eyes help, they can only do so much. If I really want to go outside
How are you gonna change your voice
and look like a man, we're gonna have to completely restructure my face. And that all starts with my forehead. The biggest thing that I'm trying to do
she cuts her whole hair off
here is further accentuate my eyebrow ridge. So I'm just trying to carve out this shape that kind of looks like the number 3. And while it might look a little bit dark, that actually works out in our favor. Because of how prominent their brow bones are, men's foreheads actually slope backward a bit.
What? I didn't know that.
Means they don't catch as much light. And naturally, that then brings us to the other half of my face. Because guys don't carry as much fat in their cheeks as women do, I have to try and make my cheeks look less round. And the best way to do that is to draw a line straight from my sideburns.
Chat, I got a good jawline, chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me stop.
All the way down to the bottom of my chin. This way, it should hopefully hollow out my face and help make my jaw look a little more square. But now, everything just seems a bit too dark, so we need to start balancing out my face. And first things first is my nose. Normally, whenever I do my makeup, I try and make my nose look smaller, but today, we want to do the exact opposite.
How are you supposed to make your nose look small with color?
Pretty funky reason for that. Guys tend to have bigger noses than women do, and apparently, that was something that they evolved all because of their muscle mass. Since they had more muscles to fuel, they literally needed bigger airways to breathe in more oxygen. And even though I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks on me, it's honestly really relaxing to not stress over making my face look super thin and perfect for once. But you can't really just go undercover as a man without the most important step of them all. Facial hair. It took me a good while to find these on the internet, and when they arrived, they really didn't look too good.
You think niggas put this on? Somebody like gets glue and just puts it on their mustache and just walk outside like that? Ain't gonna lie, bro. That's OD. What if it just comes off? That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough.
They're all super thick, and for some odd reason, whoever made them decided to cut all the synthetic hairs into a perfectly straight line. So I did what I had to do, and spent a whole day aggressively tweezing them just to try and make them look somewhat human. But if I thought that would be the hardest
it doesn't.
Part of it all, I was very, very wrong. I didn't have any sort of proper prosthetic glue, so the only solution I could come up with at the time was to try and make do with some regular eyelash glue and some lace melting spray that you would use for a wig. And as you guys might be able to imagine, that didn't really work too well. So I don't have much choice but to fully prepare myself when either one of these prosthetics flies off my face when I go out in public. Now from the neck up, I think I could officially pass as a guy, but if I went out in public right now, I just look like some dude's head photoshopped on a woman's body,
What the
which
heck?
just means we've got to cover it up with some clothing. But as great as the outfit is, there aren't exactly a ton of dudes
got
walking
some
around
drip.
with double French braids. So to make sure my hair doesn't completely blow my cover, it's time to tuck these hairs away, pop on a silly little wig cap, and slap on this short black wig. And when I first bought this wig, it did not look
Why she
good,
kinda-
like at all. So I tried my absolute hardest to somehow make it look realistic, which was absolutely terrifying because the last time I tried doing a haircut like this, I was 12 years old and literally gave myself bald spots. So yeah,
Oh no,
I
no,
definitely
no, chat. Speaking about bald spots, bro, don't I have a story to tell you, man? My brothers put gum in my hair, and nigga had to cut his whole hair and went bald. I'm talking about mirror reflection bald. I'm not gonna lie, it was bad. Crazy.
didn't feel too confident going into this, but as long as I could shorten some of it up, I think I'd be pretty happy. And after hacking away about 70% of the cutting my finger in the process, I really thought I did a pretty good job. But when I actually went ahead and popped it
Now she
on,
looks like a man.
it looks not good. No matter
It kind of looks. What the heck?
what I did, it would not lay flat. So I did what any normal guy would do on a bad hair day.
Chat. If you see if
And
you see
popped
this
on-
person, do you think he looks like a dude? I mean, does you think she looks like a dude? Be honest. Be completely honest. Does she look like a dude? I look like a man. Wait. I'm not assuming genders here. I don't know what gender you are. First of all, I'm talking about her.
My hat.
Unless this is you. Looks kind of creepy. That's what I was about to say. He does kind of like creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
And even though I'm dressing up as a random dude today, that doesn't mean I need to look boring. And if I'm gonna be honest, I think I prefer my men with some metal on them anyways. So it only feels right
I think it's the piercings.
to fix up my septum, add on some snake bites, and layer
Would look like they aren't alien. Kind of creepy. Okay.
on a whole bunch of necklaces. And now, after all that, I think I've successfully transformed myself into a dude. And now, I'm on a mission to find out what it's actually like
What the? Yo. No, let me go back. This no. No, all right. Let me go 2 times speed. No. Wait, just look at this. Look at this, bro.
bunch of necklaces.
Oh no, I'm going to look at this. Look.
Now, after all that,
Look.
I
Let me go forward.
into a mission to find out what it's actually
Yo, what that recoil? No, I can't say. I'm done.
like to be a
Yo.
man for an entire day. So I'm heading down to my local basketball court to show these kids how a real man shoots some hoops.
Yo, it fits not even tough. It's okay. The fit
And
is
by the
not
way-
even tough. I'm not going to lie. It's not.
I'm f***ing cracked.
What
I was
the
sinking
heck?
shots again
Pack it up.
and again and again. Ugh. And honestly, they must have felt pretty embarrassed because I tried mansplaining the rules to me, but clearly they had no idea what they were yapping about, and I was getting sick of it. I needed to sit down. It definitely
This was
wasn't
like she was like those she was like a Cardi fan going to a concert, but a man, just like a young Cardi fan going to a concert, but it's a white man that has drip. LeBron's over here. What are you talking about, bro? What?
because I was tired or anything. I was just so bored of playing
Okay.
against people who had no idea what they were doing. So I decided to dip and go home to watch some real sports. But as soon as I tried to leave, my card literally blew up, or something. But it's all good, because all I had to do was open the hood
I swear, if this is
and
an
have a look
ad, I'm literally
inside.
clicking off this video.
Where does this go? I totally know what I'm looking at. It was
no,
so
don't-
easy to
don't
tell
do
what the
this to me.
problem was straight away. I just ran out of blinker fluid. I'm so smart.
She's doing-
it's a
no.
super easy fix.
What the okay?
But since I can't really be bothered with that right now, I'm just gonna head down to the train station and wait for a ride home instead. And while I was waiting, I had a lot of time to think. It's hard being a man, and just standing here, I could suddenly feel the weight of the world on my big
Chat, be honest. If you were a woman, you let this nigga crush or not? Keep it a band, bro. Keep it a band. Keep it a whole stack. This say is tough. Okay. No, it's not. It's not tough.
But I didn't really get the time to finish my thoughts.
No, okay.
Because as soon as they popped into my head,
No, not even a little bit. Not like you got some swag, you know. They got some swag, like not even like. All right.
Sound of the train stopped them dead in their tracks, and when the doors opened, it was silent. I don't know whether it was my handsome looks or maybe just my massive Johnson, but nobody had the balls to look me in the eyes
You bought a strap.
or even sit next to me. And you know what? They must have been super intimidated, because when it was time to actually get off, literally everyone moved out the way
wearing a flannel
for me. But now that I'm home, it's just about time to turn on the TV, kick up my feet, and actually watch some real sports. It's so fun watching men play with balls. I don't see
what? Oh, all right.
how anyone could find it boring. But apparently you can only really watch so much of that before you start getting hungry. And before I left the house, I had to make sure I looked like an absolute alpha. So I flexed my massive muscles and made sure I smelled good for the ladies before driving off to find the nearest pub. And honestly,
You think she's gonna try to rizz up a girl? No, that's OD.
this might have been the most peaceful part of my day. Just cruising along, blasting some tunes, giving a friendly wave to my neighbors, and getting the time to just sit back and relax. But as soon as I walked into the bar, the only thing I could think about was grabbing a glass of my favorite drink, a nice cold beer. And as you can see,
Oh, I just kind of like a dude in this.
I love it, but not as much as I love a good burger and chips.
Oh, that's tough. No, making me hungry, bro. Get this on my face.
And as good as this all tasted, it was so hard trying to eat with a whole beard and mustache stuck on my face. But as long as it wasn't falling into my mouth and I accidentally ate it, I think
She looks like a person that's in a band, probably a drummer, and they just got out of the group. That's
that'd
what
be
she looks
pretty
like.
okay. And after scoffing all that down, I was so full. And that's when it hit me. What better way to burn a few calories than to gamble all my money? So that's exactly what I did.
She looks like a geek.
And since
All right.
nobody else had some serious cash like I did, I had all the betting screens to myself. And as soon as the race started, I could only think about all the
What the? People bet dogs racing?
things that obviously the race was rigged. And in order to take my mind off my embarrassing loss, I grabbed myself a cue and challenged some guy named Steve to a professional game of pool. And at first, I really tried to keep up the tough guy persona, but that didn't really last too long, because I am genuinely horrible at this game. Like, actually horrible. If I looked like
Horses are way better? Yes, they were better.
my
Way
normal
better.
self right now, I would have been so incredibly embarrassed. But instead of making fun of me, the whole bar started to root us on. People were cheering, cracking jokes, and just having a genuinely good time. But you want to know what the most ironic part of the night was? Out of a pub full of guys, the only person who actually stepped in and tried to teach me how to play was a woman. She was so
Bro.
insanely patient and encouraging with me, which was great. But it also made me feel
think
so
she knows.
guilty each and every
Recovers
time I
blown. Recovers
missed the
blown.
ball, which was every single shot, by the way. I low-key felt like I was wasting her time, especially since my pool skills were clearly not improving. And at that point, it was already getting late, which meant it was a perfect time for the biggest test of them all. Walking home at night, all alone.
What the? Yo. Yo.
Normally, I'd be terrified to even think about doing this, but being dressed as a man definitely makes me feel a whole lot
She
safer.
could have did so much things that she just didn't think of. Like, she didn't do it.
And honestly, as fun as it was to become a dude for 24 hours, it also just made me really, really happy.
Chat, now it's my turn. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not. If I do this, unfollow me, nigga. Real talk, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Don't. Real talk. I'm not gonna lie.
To
gang.
just be me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.
No,
Bye.
it was not. What is her next video? I wanted the most hideous hairs. Okay. W vid, man.
We caught the dub.
W vid.
W's in the shot.
W vid. gang.
W's in the shot.